A quick peek into the locker room as the play. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Ali LaForce covering us courtside, and the Milwaukee starting five. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Ausar Thompson. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's George in at the point. Chalk up two there. Well, Grant, when the season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Philadelphia. 4 on the clock. For 3, George. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Curry's shot is off. And Towns has got the ball here for the Bucks. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Down low. Goes up. And Sabonis gets it to go.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
Now here's Butler. Into the lane. And it's blocked by Edwards. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Curry.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. George passes to Sabonis. Here's Towns. The 3. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Outside Watson. Pass to Curry. Back to Watson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Watson's got his second bucket on the night.
Great job by Curry. His ability to read the floor, an underrated part of his game.
George passes to Edwards. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Come on, man, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers EMT.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Number 1, Milwaukee.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
Outside Watson. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Thompson. Curry's shot is off.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer. Coming off the screen, Butler draws attention to himself and then makes a great pass.
Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Edwards outside. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now here's Watson. Pass to Clark. Inside, Diabate. And he jams it home with authority.
And Curry is a great passer. He can get to double-digit assists pretty much any night he focuses on it.
Here's George. Towns finds Edwards. Back to Towns. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Now Watson. Clark, the pass to Butler. Over Edwards. No good, off the front rim.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Pass to Thompson. 4-3. Clark grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Over Thompson. Here's Diabate. Soft touch off the glass. Diabate's got 6 points.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him. Towns outside. Uncovered. Yep, that one goes. He's got 7.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for the Sixers.
Now in for Philadelphia, number 28, Charles Bassey.
Outside Watson. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Edwards. To the left wing. Towns for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
And so it's Butler who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
And it means they will go deep into their bench again. It worked in the last matchup. Might as well spread more minutes around.
Oh, good D by Edwards.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
George passes to Towns. Back to George. Towns on a screen. Shot clock at 5. Tries the spin move. And again, it's the Bucks missing. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Butler. The 3-ball. Butler can't get that one to fall.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Jimmy Butler, quite the pairing with Steph Curry, and Steph said he's like the exact opposite player of me. He's dominating the paint, I'm dominating the perimeter. Butler said, I don't think I could be a better complement to him, and vice versa. They're not leaving him ever. I'm playing in so much space. Back over to you.
A great fit. Thank you, Allie. Changes for Philadelphia. Walsh is checked in for Clark. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Watson. And it's Fears in for Jimmy Butler. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Jackson, he's checked in for Sabonis. Wells comes in for Thompson. Austin Reeves is checked in for Edwards. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for George. Pass to Wells. Here's the pick. Here's the teardrop, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Milwaukee.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Every year, Austin Reeves seems to just get better. A multifaceted guard who fits in seamlessly with any kind of rotation. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Nembhard. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Jackson, pass to Wells. Back to Jackson. Here's Reeves. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Reeves has got 5.
You know, Reeves is such a crafty and clever player. He's so good at finding ways to score inside.
Bassey, the pass to Curry. Misses the deep three-point attempt.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Here's Walsh. Still no points. Bassey, good.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Nembhard, the pass to Reeves. Now Jackson. Towns outside. Fires for 3. And Fears pulls it down. To the paint. Bassey, good. And now just a 3-point Bucks lead.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Wells. Towns taking his time here. Just 5 to shoot. Double team on Towns. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. Here's Wells. And that one no good to start off tonight.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometime. Nothing is guaranteed in this league.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, there's no debate that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. But I also think he deserves to be in the conversation when you talk about the greatest ball handlers this league has seen.
He's off on the second. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like. They're just playing with reckless abandon.
So it's Philadelphia now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Back to Bassey. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. Bassey's got 6 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about the matchup issues that Karl Anthony Towns created for defenses. The coach said the combination of size and skill make Cat a tough cover. If you put a center on him, he can beat them with his quickness or his perimeter game. And if you put a wing on him, he can overpower them in the post. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Towns. He has 7. It's stolen away. Here's Fears. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And if he gets into the open court, Fears is going to fly. He knows an easy opportunity when he sees it.
Nembhard finds Jackson. Here's Towns, defended by Bassey. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, Karl Anthony Towns. At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Towns.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Bassey, pass to DeRozan. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Nembhard with it. No points so far. Towns, right side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Charles Bassey picks one up.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here. And that one falls for Towns. And Philadelphia making a change here. Diabate's checked in. And so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Curry looking it over. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. For 3. Fears. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Nembhard outside. To the inside. Outside Wells. There's the triple. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. And the Bucks lead by 6.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Offense is coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. The Bucks on top, up by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Austin Reeves out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Ausar Thompson. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, down low. And we're seeing teams now that have found success with twin towers inside. What's behind that, Tim?
Well, there's a big difference between positionless basketball and small ball. Key is, if you can be big and skilled, that's a pretty tough combination to match up with.
No matter how the game changes, rebounding is always going to be a factor.
It's always key.
And he comes up with a bucket. Butler's gotten his first basket of the night.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
Sabonis outside. Pass to Thompson. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Nembhard, the pass to Sabonis. Outside Reeves. Launches it. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
3 points.
Sabonis has got 4 assists in the game. DeRozan against Reeves. Puts up the 8-footer. DeMar working the lane.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass break, Philadelphia. A nice shot by Watson. Watson's got 6 points.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Butler. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Nembhard. Reeves finds Edwards. Off target from three-point range. And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Butler. Thompson with a steal. Now here's Sabonis. The D's right on him. And here's Reeves outside. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Oh, the release, the height. Reeves really knows his three-point shot inside and out.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your target, Philadelphia 76ers, ENT, everybody.
He's checked in for the Sixers. Clark comes in for Walsh. The Bucks also with a sub. George is checked in. Here's Watson. He has 6. Pass to DeRozan. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
Find a lane. One shot. At the line for Philadelphia, DeMar DeRozan. One shot.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Pass to Reeves. Sabonis looking over the floor. Tries a 10-footer. The shot by Reeves, no good. 76ers trail by 5. DeRozan outside to the paint. Butler passes to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And the passing of Butler can be overlooked, but Jimmy normally averages about 5 assists per game.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left for him?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Now here's Butler. Ooh, this is what JB does.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Sabonis outside. Back to Reeves. 2 on the clock. For 3, George. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Prolific on the glass. I mean, Sabonis turning that board into points.
There's a screen. Back to Butler. And stolen by Edwards. Thompson, no good. The 76ers have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Clark. He shoots a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Reeves finds Edwards. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bassey's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside for Butler. DeRozan outside. Knocked loose. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Edwards against DeRozan. Outside Reeves. Fires the 3. 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
DeRozan up top. He's covered by Reeves. Reeves against DeRozan. Over Reeves. And another miss by Philadelphia. Edwards with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Edwards, the pass to Reeves. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Curry, he's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Fears in for Jimmy Butler. Milwaukee also changed it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Sabonis. Wells comes in for Reeves. Now here's Curry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Towns, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pass to Wells. Outside Edwards. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Fears. Outside Watson. Outside Curry. To snap the cold streak. Count it. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
Well, the purest jump shot this game has ever seen. Curry's touch, his release, just picture perfect.
Jackson for three. Called in by Curry. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Watson for three. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Jackson finds George. Jackson with it. He's against Watson. Jackson, the pass to George. They set the pick. Over Clark. George, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Clark in the post. He's covered by Wells. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Right side Edwards. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. 76ers trail by 5. It's Bassey, high post. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Inside. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Outside Curry takes the three. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
George passes to Jackson. Towns on a screen, and here's Edwards outside. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds, Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Pass to Bassey. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Some changes for Philadelphia. Diabate comes in for Bassey. And Walsh is subbed in for Watson. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Nimhart, he's checked in for George. Clark no good on that one. And Tim, 1 year you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Throw good, Edwards, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, B.A. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Pierce shot is off. Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 15-6 run. Towns owning it inside.
They're really working the paint now.
The three from Curry. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wells. Back to Towns. Fades and shoots. That one doesn't drop.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Yes, it's good. Fears has got his second bucket.
And strong playmaking instincts from Fears, using that pick and roll to get himself what he wants.
And here's Nembhard. Yet to see a basket. So we conclude the first half. Bucks ahead, up by 10. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
58. Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the Bucks.
This game's working out like I thought it would. They're the better team. Now it's a matter of staying focused and finishing the job.
I'm sure that's what they're hearing in the locker room right now.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
Milwaukee leading by 10. We've got Jimmy Butler. Hayden Watson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Diabate in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Butler. There's a screen to the inside. Diabate's shot is good. Diabate's got 8.
You can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Edwards against Butler. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Down low. Here's Clark. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. To the middle. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, the guy is a monster around the rim. Now, if Sabonis is in close, he's going right for it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Curry. Over Thompson. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Outside Edwards. Inside. Butler against Edwards. Curry. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
That make brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Pass to Towns. Rebound by Philadelphia. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. Now here's Butler. Pass to Diabate. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 5th assist in this one.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
George outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Towns, that's good.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Hey fans, been your attention at center court for your Sixers ESP. Make some noise, everybody.
Checked in for the Bucks. They're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Stephen Curry, number 1.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
And it's Butler with the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. It's Watson on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. Pass to Curry. This one for 3. Oh, Curry stretching the limits. Wow, what a shot.
And only a handful of guys have really changed the game of basketball, but Curry has redefined what we consider to be a bad shot. Now think about that.
Back to Thompson. Good work there as it goes. Thompson's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The 3 from Curry. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 6 assists in the game.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Now here's Sabonis. Here's Reeves outside. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And this is the kind of competitive edge Reeves plays with, coming right back with a 3 of his own.
Curry from deep three-point land. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Thompson. Oh, deflected. And Sabonis gets it to go. Sabonis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's strength, then there's physicality. Sabonis brings both when he gets inside.
Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Curry for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's George. Thompson outside. Towns for 3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Here's Curry. He's got 21. Clock at 4. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to George. And here's Sabonis. Back to Towns. The 3. Watson with a rebound. 76ers trail by 4. Clark outside. Here's Diabate. Back to Curry. Shoots over George. Curry's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 4. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I've played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
Thompson with it, now guarded by Curry. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Ausar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? For Philadelphia, they've gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Pass to Curry. Now here's Butler. Outside Watson. Here's Diabate. He's guarded by Sabonis. Clock at 6. Back to Watson. And here's Curry. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Towns finds George. Sabonis in the post. Working on Clark. George, no good. 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Diabate. And the layup is good. Diabate's got 12 points.
Now putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. group substitution here for Philadelphia. Massey, he's checked in for Diabate. Walsh comes in for Clark. DeRozan is checked in for Watson. And it's Fears in for Jimmy Butler. Milwaukee also changing it up. Jackson, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Wells comes in for Thompson. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for George. Now here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. Towns passes to Reeves. Towns a screen on Curry. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Nembhard's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones, like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they've paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you guys.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Walsh, defended by Jackson. Muscling it home, DeRozan.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Now Nembhard. Towns for three. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. They are so close to taking the lead.
This is one of those games where momentum is key.
There's a screen by Bassey. DeRozan looks it over. Karl-Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wells, the pass to Nembhard. From deep. They get the rebound. Towns brushes him off.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Pass to Curry. There's the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Fears. And here's Curry for three. Cleared away by Wells. DeRozan against Towns. From downtown. And Nembhard is good for three. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
The offensive rebound. And it's DeRozan missing.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Reeves, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Reeves. From the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Bassey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to DeRozan. Shot to stop the run. Misses from short range.
Well, after a great start, he has really cooled off pretty quickly.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. The three is up. And Nembhard gets it to go on the assist from Towns. Nembhard's got 9 points now in the second half. 76ers trail by 14. Pass to Bassey. Now Curry. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Edwards is checked in.
Buck substitution. Number 5, Anthony Edwards.
And here's Curry for three. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Rebound by Philadelphia. DeRozan outside. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Curry. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. It's Edwards on the wing. Over DeRozan. Drops one in from the wing. Edwards has got 15 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
It's been all about Karl-Anthony Towns for Milwaukee. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Anthony Edwards out there with Thompson. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's George in at the shooting guard position. Back to Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Fear's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 16. Here's Nembhard. Kicks it to George. Picked by Sabonis. Shoots. George's shot is off.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Pass to Butler. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Clark. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And great passing so often, the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. That's right. Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
And he makes both free throws. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Sabonis outside. Thompson with a screen. Sabonis goes in. Clark grabs the board. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler up top. He's guarded by Sabonis. The shot by Butler, no good.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Back to George. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Clark outside.
Switch.
Here's Watson. He buries it from 3.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
George passes to Edwards. George is screen on Butler. Edwards for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. 76ers trail by 11. Pass to Butler. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. The Bucks have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. George outside. Now here's Edwards. Butler covering. Nembhard for 3. Diamante grabs the board. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Clark finds Butler. Clark in the post. Defended by Thompson. And that one's good.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Thompson. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Curry, he's checked in for the Sixers. And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. To the inside. Left side Watson. Pass to Curry. 6 to shoot. Over Thompson. That's good from Curry. On the assist by Clark. Clark's got his 4th assist with that last one. And Doc Rivers calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And the 76ers with possession. Right now on a 9-0 run. Butler passes to Curry. Outside Watson. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from deep. A nice shot by Watson. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
I just love the ball movement.
George outside. And here's Edwards outside. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Butler. Emphatic finish from Butler.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And their all-around play has been the key to chipping away at this deficit.
Outside Edwards. Thompson with a screen. Edwards against Butler. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Clark right side. Butler surveying the floor. Clark with a screen on Edwards. Butler passes to Curry to take the lead. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Thompson. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 5 rebounds tonight. Left side, Butler. Here's Watson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Nembhard outside. Sabonis with a screen on Clark. Here's Nembhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Now Philadelphia with it. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Clark, the pass to Butler. Shoots over Nembhard. Diabate. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Now here's Thompson. Sabonis with a screen on Clark. Thompson passes to Sabonis. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The assist goes to
Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Look how confident Sabonis can be, acting without hesitation and getting it to go.
Here's Butler to the paint. Philadelphia moving it around. The shot comes out. Oh, good D by Edwards.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
George passes to Thompson. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Curry. Ooh, Curry up and in through contact.
And Curry is really putting his stamp on this one.
Outside Edwards. The 3 from Thompson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Curry's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Watson. Clark with a screen on Edwards. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 4. It's Edwards on the wing. Nembhard outside. Jacks up a 3. It's kept alive. For 3, George. That shot, no good.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
Pass to Clark. Here's Diabate, and stolen by Nembhard. Thompson outside. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Diabate's shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And so George will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Edwards! Down it goes! Edwards for 3!
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Butler. Now Curry. From downtown. Shot's no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nembhard against Curry. Now Sabonis. Now Edwards.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Towns, he's checked in for Nembhard. Now Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Shoots a 3. Can't get it. Outside Butler. Here's Curry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Sabonis.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
George fires, and he nails it.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Trailing by 8. Curry with it.
Yeah, Curry's so smart at drawing fouls and getting to the line. That's why you have to be careful with how you defend him.
At the line for your Sixers, Stephen Curry.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And he's unable to get the second one.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Towns up top. He shoots. Cleared away by Curry.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
From 13. Rebounded by Sabonis. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Outside Edwards. Now Sabonis. Ausar Thompson. Can't get the 3. Here's Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Curry. Now Butler. Curry outside. Another shot. He knocks down the jumper.
Are you serious? I mean, he made the defender look silly right there. Just an epic move.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jimmy Butler. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Stephen Curry. Second personal foul.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They're trailing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Money from 3.
Everybody in the building knew Curry was the guy on that trip, and he still delivered. We're talking about one of the most clutch players we have ever seen.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Rebounded by Towns. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Bucks get the win here.
That's the end of the game.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For
Who say does that stop?
No doubt these players, GA, are eager to get this season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Williams is out there with Collins. Then there's Desmond Bain. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard position.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Mitchell. Collins kicks to Bain. No good on the three. On offense here, the Bucks. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
Collins against Duren. Pass to Thompson. Now Bain. Again, the miss by Bain. Smith left side. Thompson against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Williams with the steal. Outside, Bain. Pass to Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Collins kicks to Mitchell. Now Thompson. Bain for 3. Again, the miss by Bain.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Back to Duren. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Mark Williams.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
At the line for Milwaukee, Duren, shooting 1.
Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Desmond Bane.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here's Bane. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Duren. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Harden outside. There's the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. And so it's Bane with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Looking for their first basket of the game.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Kevin, back over to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. And here is Duren. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Wallace, the pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Outside, Bane. Here's Mitchell. And again, it's Philadelphia.
It's not an easy shot. There's definite contact, but somehow Mitchell keeps it on target.
Wallace outside. Back to Harden. There's the lob to Duren.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Williams. Pass to Mitchell. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here is Williams. Still without a basket. Williams, a screen on Hart. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Bucks trail by 5. Smith, the pass to Harden. Wallace looking for an opening. Back to Harden. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Bane kicks to Mitchell. Williams sets a screen for Mitchell. A 3-ball. The rebound by Harden. Milwaukee's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Smith outside. Pass to Wallace. Door to screen on Mitchell. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Duren. Gigi Jackson comes in for Dort. Bailey, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. Williams from outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Mitchell. Now Bailey. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. That ties it up.
At 7 feet, getting in Nurkic's way this close is hard to do.
And Ingram has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. O'Neal sets the screen for Ingram. Jackson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Jackson dishes to Smith. And the rejection by Gafford. O'Neal against Jackson. O'Neal kicks to Williams. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's Mitchell. Scoreless thus far. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking now at some numbers for Mitchell. How he did last season. Averaged about 8 points a game last season. 5 assists and 2 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Good on the second free throw. The 76ers leading. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. O'Neal a screen on Jackson. O'Neal outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
Mitchell outside. Nurkic the pass to Bailey. 6 to shoot. Pass to Nurkic. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. And here are the 76ers now. Ingram outside. Clock at 6. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Williams.
It's always a plus when Nurkic makes an impact defensively.
Williams' shot is off. Smith dishes to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. Smith kicks to Jackson. Out to Smith. 3-pointer. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Philadelphia shooting 40% here in the early stages. Inside, here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
That one good for 2. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Down low, Gafford. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. right, now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. Fifth on the list, the 76ers.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball. Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
Pass to Nurkic. To the inside. Ingram with the steal. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Gafford passes to Mitchell. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof. And when I watch Ace Bailey, I see a wing with unlimited potential. Going forward, it's about refining that skill set and adding some strength to that frame.
Now the Bucks moving it up. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Dort, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. That free throw good from Bailey. 30 seconds left to play here in the first. Dort against Ingram. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from the wing. Rebound, Milwaukee. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
G.G. Jackson is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Harden. Then there's Jalen Duren. And it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And with the trend, Greg, toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. People have said, Greg, he is a system unto himself. In fact, he said it about himself. James Harden's ability, GA, to break down defenses remains in rarefied air.
And even as he's lost a step now, his supreme skill level ensures he remains a threat on a nightly basis.
Now Dort, following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Dort passes to Jackson. No good on that one. Collins with some nice D. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Bane. To the middle. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Bane. Bane's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Jackson on the wing, Wallace. Here's Dort. That three off the mark. The 76ers leading. Collins kicks to Mitchell. Payne for three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Oh, Mitchell flashes his range.
Okay, Spider's showing his range way back there.
Outside, Dort. Pass to Jackson. From the arc. Duren controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Duren's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Williams dishes to Mitchell. Inside. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Dort. And then jammed down as it goes right over, and then Thompson.
How's that for a show? Dort looking like he wants to be in the dunk contest with slams like that.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Checked in for Milwaukee.
Number 9, Jabari Smith Jr.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
3 shots. 3 shots.
He's off on the first.
And the preparation for Mitchell has made him dangerous in every facet of the game.
He hits the second from the line.
Mitchell just continues to improve every season, and now he's one of the game's elite players.
And he nails the third. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And so Harden will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Guys, back over to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. To the inside. Count that one for Dort. Dort's got 4 points now in the quarter.
they're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Collins. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. After Duran, stolen by Thompson. Floats it up for Williams. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Here's Smith. No good off the front iron. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Collins passes it to Mitchell.
And let's take a moment to look at some stats for Thompson. Coming off a terrific season. Put up about 14 points per, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Here's Wallace. Outside, Dort takes the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
To Duran. Wallace outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Bucks number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for the Bucks. Bailey comes in for Cason Wallace. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the 76ers. Zaire Williams comes in for Bane. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 13. From past the arc, Mitchell connects from 3.
Well, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Smith outside. From deep, Harden. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
This is what great shooters do. Harden is rising to the three-point challenge.
Now here's Williams. Mitchell outside. Tries the spin move. Shot clock at 6. A floater, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Since the break, he's definitely been more aggressive. Remember, he didn't take any free throws in that first half.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And the Bucks making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Daniel Gafford's checked in for John Collins. And it's Mitchell in for Amen Thompson. And Mitchell drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Harden. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Now the 76ers on the break. Deflects the pass. O'Neal finds Williams. O'Neal sets the screen for Mitchell. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. They are just killing him on the interior.
And it's Harden with the ball for Milwaukee. High post, Nurkic.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. 5th in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace, he was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Now, here's Mitchell. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Harden outside. Will it go? Oh, my goodness! What a play!
That has to hurt if you're the defense. Harden getting fancy with the jam.
Mitchell finds O'Neal. Down low. It's stolen by Bailey. On the wing, Harden. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Harden. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 9. Here's Bailey. He has 5. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Traps in the tray. Mitchell's got 6.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Mitchell up top. Covered by Mitchell. Williams passes to Mitchell. Back to Williams. Over Bailey. Williams can't hit. Milwaukee has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Mitchell kicks to Harden. Nurkic a screen on Mitchell. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell with the steal. On the wing, Harden. Harden accelerates. Misses from short range.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. It's stolen by Bailey. Harden outside. Pass to Smith. He wants to get it to Nurkic, and does. Bailey with a wide-open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 8 points for him. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Milwaukee.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
To the paint. Can't connect from short range.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
The game of Mitchell is more about putting up points, but Donovan can dish too.
Bucks trail by 5. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Smith against O'Neal. Smith kicks to Mitchell. Smith sets the pick for Mitchell. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Mitchell drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Mitchell against Harden. Smith with a screen on Mitchell. Here's the 3. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Harden. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the 76ers. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. We'll return shortly.
And before we get to anything else, let's take a look at the other games that are still in progress. Out in New York City, the Knicks have the lead against the Cavaliers, and still neck and neck there in the second quarter.
We've been watching this game in the back. CLOSE, close.
Yeah, it's been a fun one so far. These teams are going at it.
Now let's talk about our featured game. Guys, Donovan Mitchell was the star of that first half.
Fantastic three-point shooting from him, stretching out the defense. I had a couple of games like that myself, Shaq. It's fun, man. Believe me, Shaq, it's fun.
First of all, you don't know my real last name. It's Onilovich. If I wanted to be a three-point shooter, I would have been.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Bucks trail by 4. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got John Collins. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Thompson. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Williams at the 5 down low. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And Richard, you were telling me before the game, you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wallace outside. That's a 2 from Smith. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Mitchell passes to Williams. And here is Bane, defended by Dort. Shot clock at 5. Williams sends a screen for Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Milwaukee. It's a 3-point game. And stolen by Williams. And Thompson kicks to Williams. Mitchell against Wallace. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Nice defense from Wallace. Outside, Dort. Pass to Duren. Back to Dort. And here's Harden. Wallace, the pass to Dort. Here's Duren. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Thompson, high post. Back to Bane. Philadelphia moving the ball. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Drawing fouls is a skill, and let me tell you, if you're going to be an offensive star like Mitchell, you have to have that skill.
The 76ers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for Jabari Smith.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Last season, he played outstanding. Averaged about 15 points a game last season, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with this play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this, or will he regress back to the mean? We'll have to see.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Jackson. Collins with some nice D.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Knocked loose and taken away by Wallace. Harden scanning the floor. Looking to get back on track here. That's tipped.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Bucks.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Ingram, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Bucks trail by 6. Pass to Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes. Jackson's got his first basket.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Thompson dishes to Ingram. Offline with his three.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Thompson. Williams sets a screen for Thompson. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. And here's Collins from outside. Another miss by Philadelphia. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Ingram outside. Payne kicks to Thompson. Ingram outside. Fires the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Here's Ingram. James Harden picking up that last basket. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Pass to Duren. Here's Harden. The 3-ball goes for James Harden.
This is Harden's mindset. Consistent at attacking and looking to shoot off the catch.
Thompson passes to Collins. Now, here's Payne. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Wallace. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bane with a nice dish here.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
for the Bucks. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Duren. Haley comes in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for James Harden. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Mark Williams. O'Neal comes in for Collins. Williams, he's checked in for Bain. And it's Mitchell in for Thompson. Mitchell outside. Nurkic the pass to Baylor. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Gafford is screen on George. Lobbed up there for Gafford. Mitchell with it. 6 points for him. Here's Nurkic. Jackson has the open look. They get it back. Pass to Bailey. Outside, Dort. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Ingram with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 7. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What a move by Ingram. Taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And the 76ers making a change here. Mitchell's checked in.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Mitchell outside. Nurkic a screen on O'Neal. Jackson passes to Nurkic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Dort against Ingram. Mitchell wide open. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Bucks. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
The Bucks have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Find the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. The 76ers leading by 6. Mitchell kicks to Ingram. Over Jackson. The 76ers again can't hit it. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Mitchell finds Mitchell. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Ingram. And he drops it in from the low post. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Give it up for your forward crew.
Collins checked in for the 76ers. Smith against Collins. Pass to Nurkic. Launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bucks trail by 6. Down low, Smith. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. So Jabari Smith has shown he can be a contributor. But, Richard, it is a process.
And you know he's still young. And for a lot of players, especially the taller ones, it takes a couple of years to find your game.
And Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And Gafford throws it down.
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
The Bucks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Pass to Bailey. Back to Mitchell. Here's Bailey, covered by Mitchell. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Nurkic. And the rejection by Gafford. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Bucks making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Baines checked in. Philadelphia leading by 6. Ingram outside. From the wing. Good as the jump shot falls. Ingram's got 15.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Smith with a screen on Mitchell. The 3 from Harden. A shot missing. Philadelphia shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Stolen by Harden. Strong work in close by Harden.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Collins, a screen on Smith. And here's Ingram from the arc. Smith on the wing. Pass to Bailey. Stolen by Collins. And here's Ingram from the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Philadelphia with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Lou Dort out there with Jabari Smith. Then there's Jalen Duren. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Harden in at the 5. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And he drives in. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Thompson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Harden. The offensive rebound. Collins setting the pick for Mitchell. Fires from deep. Another miss by Philadelphia.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And it's encouraging to see Dort drop dimes like that, wanting to round out this part of his game.
Now, here's Bain. Thompson for 3. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 7.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Wallace attacking. Good on the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Back to Mitchell. Williams, a screen on Wallace. Inside, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Sharing the love. If you get yourself this open, Mitchell will set you up.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point differential. Pass to Duren. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the 76ers. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Up in the face of the ball handler, Mitchell takes pride in both sides of the ball.
Thompson outside. Back to Mitchell. Doesn't go for it. Nice defense from Wallace. Pass to Harden. Back to Wallace. And here's Harden. Out to Wallace. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Collins wide open. He fires. Thompson dishes to Mitchell. Outside Collins. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. And it's off from three-point range. Bucks trail by 7. Wallace attacking. Kicks it out to Harden. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Thompson the bounce pass for 3. Mitchell. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Mitchell's got 27 points.
Just another day and another tray for Donovan Mitchell.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Says something for us from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks so much. Wallace, the pass to Harden. Duren with the screen on Thompson. Pass to Duren. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 6th assist on the night.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on James Harden.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
Taking 2 shots. First free throw is good. And so Thompson nails both of them. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Milwaukee Bucks, trailing by 10. Dort with a screen for Harden. Bane with the steal. Thompson in the post, defended by Dort. Mitchell kicks to Collins. Williams, a screen on Dort. Clock at 6. from 12 feet out. Thompson misses. Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Wallace outside. Got a piece of it. Here's Duren. Launches it. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Payne. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers. Bucks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Mitchell against Wallace. To the inside. Payne with the steal. Mitchell on the drive. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Outside Collins. Thompson surveying the floor. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Wallace. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Duren the pass to Dort. The Bucks working the ball around. Harden's shot is off. The 76ers leading by 11. Pass to Collins. Here's Mitchell. Now here's Payne. Williams sets a screen for Payne. Clock at 4. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Kicks it out to Collins. Offensive rebound. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Now Wallace. Dort a screen on Mitchell. The 3. Wallace misses. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Williams has a screen for Payne. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
Now, here's Dort. Back to Harden. Outside, Dort. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Collins looking around. Pass to Payne. Here's Mitchell. Out to Thompson. Inside. Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Harden dishes to Wallace. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. And that'll be his third foul so far. On defense, the 76ers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Here's Duren. 6 to shoot. 17-foot shot away. Payne rips down the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Mitchell outside. Now Williams. Now Payne. And he misses the J. Bucks trail by 17. Smith, and there's the dunk.
Oh, forget about those three-point shots Jabari dunked. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Here's Payne. Now Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Smith. Collins fires. Off target from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Duren. Now Harden. Jordan outside. And get the three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
1:25 left in the game. Mitchell outside. Unloads. And it's off. Bucks trail by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the 76ers.
This is a game where the defense, Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
That's good from Durham. .102 left in the fourth quarter. Now Gafford. Gafford sets the pick for Ingram. Lets loose a three. A three-pointer. Good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nurkic, a screen on Mitchell. Puts it up from 12. Oh, the slam dunk. Here's Mitchell. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gafford is screen on Mitchell. Here's Gafford. The response, slamming it home.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily, and in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. It's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.